6 months of silence. That's what it takes to disappear from an alpha's world. 6 months of wearing scent blockers that burn like acid on my skin. 6 months of binding my stomach so tight that every breath reminds me what I'm hiding. My name is Luca James Carter. I'm 24 years old. I'm an Omega dot and the father of my unborn twins. He's the most powerful alpha in Seattle. Dante Reed, leader of the Northside Coalition. He thinks I'm dead. I need him to keep thinking that. The nightclub bass pounds through my chest like a second heartbeat. Or maybe that's just the twins kicking again. They move constantly now to little fighters who don't understand why their carrier can barely afford rent in a building where the heat doesn't work and the elevator smells like regret. I serve drinks to people who don't see me. That's the point. Invisible, forgettable, safe, until. Tonight, the tray in my hands feels like it weighs 100 pounds. My feet ache inside shoes held together with duct tape and stubborn hope. Table 12 needs refills. I weave through the crowd, my vision already blurring from exhaustion. 6-hour shift. No breaks. Derek, the floor manager, made sure of that. He doesn't know I'm an Omega. The scent blockers take care of that. And he definitely doesn't know about the twins. The compression vest handles that, even if every movement feels like my ribs are cracking under the pressure. One of the twins kicks hard, right under my lungs. I bite my lip. Hey, I whisper when no one's looking. I know, I'm sorry. We're almost done. I talk to them now. I don't know if they're boys or girls, can't afford the ultrasound. But in my head, I call them River and Ash. 2 lives depending entirely on me staying invisible. Table 12 is a group of finance types, loud drunk. The kind who think money makes them important. Here you go, I say, placing the drinks down with my customer service smile. The fake one of them lets his hand brush my hip. I step back immediately. Anything else? I ask. Yeah, he grins. Your number. I'm working. Take a break. Can't afford to. My manager's watching. His laugh follows me as I walk away, playing hard to get. No, I'm playing pregnant with another alpha's twins and trying not to collapse. My phone buzzes in my pocket. I check it behind the bar. Message from Marcus. My best friend. The only person in Seattle who knows I'm alive. Call me when your shift ends. Need to check you're okay. Marcus helped me when I ran. Found me. Got me this job. He checks on me every week. I start to reply, but then something changes. The air shifts. Pressure drops. Conversations fade even the music seems quieter, like the entire building is holding its breath. And I know Dante Reed has entered the room. The incomplete bond mark on my neck ignites. Heat shoots down my spine like fire under my skin. No. The scent blockers should be working. I layered them 3 times tonight. Burned half a bottle this week. But my body doesn't care about logic. My body remembers him. I press into the shadows near the bar, trying to hide behind a pillar. My breathing turns shallow. The twins kick frantically. I whisper, please not now. We're okay. But I know I'm lying. The mark burns hotter. That only happens when he's close. Very close. Reyes. Derek's voice slices through my panic. Table 7, VIP move. I check the assignment board with shaking hands. Table 7, my blood turns to ice. That's Dante's table. I can't. I whisper. Someone else can take it. Someone else doesn't need this job as much as you do. Derek grabs my arm, nails digging into my skin. Mr. Reed requested you. By name. 3 words that destroy 6 months of hiding. By name. How does he know I'm here? The room tilts. For a second, I think I might faint. But the twins kick again, sharp and grounding. I could run. I should run, but if I bolt now, everyone notices. Security notices. Questions start, so I do the only thing I can. I pick up the champagne tray and walk toward table 7. Each step feels like walking underwater. Glasses clink in time with my heartbeat. 10 feet away. 5, 3. Then, I'm standing in front of him, and Dante Reed's storm gray eyes lock onto mine. And just like that, everything is about to change. If you want to see how Dante reacts next, make sure you're subscribed. The next chapter is coming, and it's going to be intense. Chapter 2, 3 full seconds. The world stops. I watch recognition hit him in stages. First, shock. His eyes widen. His jaw loosens, like I've punched the air out of his lungs. Second, disbelief. He blinks once, twice, like I might disappear if he looks away. Third, grief. Raw, open, devastating. Luca. My name leaves his mouth like a prayer he forgot he knew, and just like that, I'm not invisible anymore. Dante Reed doesn't walk through rooms. He claims them. 6'4" of controlled power, dressed in a black suit that probably costs more than I've earned in 6 months. Dark hair pushed back. A face that looks carved from something ancient and dangerous. And tonight, there's a woman on his arm, Celeste Morgan. Tall, elegant, blonde, perfect. Everything an alpha's chosen mate should look like. Everything I'm not. She wears diamonds that catch the light. I wear a compression vest digging into my ribs. The contrast would be funny. If it didn't hurt so much. Your champagne, sir, I manage. My voice sounds far away to my own ears. Will there be anything else? Look at me. His voice slices through the club noise. Low, commanding the kind of tone that makes my omega instincts want to submit. I keep my eyes on the tray, I said. His voice drops further, sharper. Look at me. Celeste sighs softly. Dante, darling, the champagne is fine. Let the staff go. He doesn't even glance at her. He stands, and suddenly he's towering over me. His hand wraps around my wrist. Not rough, but firm enough that I couldn't pull away. The contact is electric. My bond mark flares like fire for a terrifying second. My knees almost give out. My body remembers him. Every cell, every instinct, it's been starving for him for 6 months. How far along? His voice is barely above a whisper. Dangerous, controlled, breaking. I don't know what you mean, I say. Luca. My name again, softer, but heavier. His eyes drop to my neck, where the incomplete mark burns. Then lower. To my torso, the tray, the angle I'm holding it, understanding crashes over his face. No, he breathes. Tell me that's not your champagne, sir, I interrupt, clinging to professionalism like it's armor. Will there be anything else? How far along? Not a question. A demand wrapped in panic. The words stick in my throat. He releases my wrist only to cup my jaw, lifting my face so I have to meet his eyes. 6 months, he says, voice rough. You've been gone 6 months, and you're carrying my child. Children, I whisper, before I can stop myself. His breath catches. What? Both of them? I say quietly. 6 months pregnant, and yes, they're yours. Silence falls between us. Both, he repeats slowly. As in, twins? I nod. You're having my twins. And you've been working in a nightclub? There's no anger in his voice, just grief. Dante, Celeste snaps. Losing patience? What is this? Who is this? He never looks at her. My mate, he says. The father of my children. Celeste's composure shatters. Your what? We have the charity gala in 2 hours. Your mother? Go wait in the car, Celeste. His tone leaves no room for debate. We are not engaged, he adds coldly. That was my mother's arrangement, not mine. She stares at him, stunned, furious, humiliated. This isn't over, she hisses, before storming away. Your girlfriend seems nice, I say flatly. She's not my girlfriend, could have fooled me. Luca, his jaw tightens. It's complicated, isn't it? Always. I pull my wrist free, stepping back. You made your choice 6 months ago, I say. I got the message. What message? His brow furrows. I woke up and you were gone. Marcus showed me everything, I say. Your messages? The rejection papers? Photos of you with other Omega. He had proof, I insist. Your signature? Forged, Dante says instantly. I never rejected you, never replaced you. Then why would he lie? That, Dante says, pulling out his phone, is exactly what we're about to find out. He makes a call. Julian, emergency pack meeting now? Cancel everything. Another call, by this nightclub. Full price. Tonight? Dante, you're not working here anymore, he says firmly. You're carrying my son's, you still wear my mark. His eyes soften just slightly, and whether you believe it or not, you're still my mate. He holds out his hand. Come home, Luca. Chapter 3, asterisk. I don't take his hand. Not yet. Not when my entire understanding of the last 6 months is cracking apart under my feet. You don't understand, I say. Marcus showed me everything. He was convincing. He was supposed to be, Dante replies. His voice is tight, controlled, the kind of control that hides fury. That's how betrayal works. Show me, I demand. Show me proof those messages were fake. Show me why I should trust you over the person who helped me survive. Dante unlocks his phone and scrolls. This is our message thread, he says, turning the screen toward me. The last message you sent was, working late. Love you. I replied, come home safe. Always. He swallows. There's nothing after that. I kept the thread open, checked it every day, hoping you'd reply. My chest tightens. That doesn't prove he's already opening another file. Security footage fills the screen. Timestamp? The night I disappeared, I see him enter the penthouse. I see him searching every room, calling my name, calling my phone again and again. Hours pass in the corner of the screen at 2:17 in the morning. He finally sinks onto the couch, head in his hands. I left at 9, I whisper. I searched for months, Dante says quietly. Hospitals, shelters, morgues, then investigators. Then other packs. His voice lowers. Nothing was enough. You were gone, and I didn't know if you were alive or dead. The pain in his voice hits deeper than anger ever could. But Marcus had your signature, I say weakly. On the rejection papers? Forged. Dante pulls up another document. Here's my real signature. Look at the R, the cross on the T. I compare them. They're similar, but not the same. He also showed me photos, I say. You and Celeste. Looking like a couple. Political events, Dante says flatly. My mother pushing her agenda. Look closely. There's always distance between us. I think back. He's right. Marcus framed everything. Slowly, the truth shifts inside me. Why? I whisper. Dante studies me carefully. What ability did you tell him about? My heart drops. My truth sense. I admit. I can feel lies when I touch someone. Dante exhales sharply. You're an empath. Close enough. And Marcus knew. Silence falls between us. He needed you gone, Dante says at last, because you could expose him. Understanding crashes into place. He wasn't protecting me, I whisper. He was protecting himself. Dante's phone buzzes. The pack meeting is set, he says. Marcus will be there. Fear coils in my stomach. You want me to come? I want you to touch his hand, Dante says, and show everyone who he really is. I haven't used my ability in months, I admit. What if it doesn't work? Then we find another way, he says simply. But I believe in you. That simple certainty breaks something open inside me. I'm scared, I whisper. Of him? Of hoping, I say. Of believing this? And losing it again? Dante steps closer. His scent surrounds me. Pine, smoke, home. Listen to me, he says softly. Not with your ability. Just listen. I nod. I love you, he says. No hesitation. No drama. Just truth. I've loved you every day. Even when you were gone, I didn't choose Celeste. I didn't reject you. I lost my mate. And my future. My vision blurs with tears. And tonight he continues. I have both back. I'm not losing you again. The twins kick. Both of them, like they agree. I let out a shaky breath. Okay, I whisper. Okay. I'll come to the meeting. I'll try. A soft, relieved smile touches his mouth. That's all I need. Together? I ask. Together, he says. And for the first time in 6 months, the word doesn't feel like a lie. Let's go expose a traitor. Chapter 4, the SUV ride to Dante's penthouse is quiet, smooth, expensive. Leather seats cradle my body. And for the first time in 6 months, I actually relax. The twins seem to feel it too. Their frantic movements soften into slow, gentle kicks. Like they know we're safe out when we step inside the penthouse. My breath catches. Nothing has changed. My books still line the shelves, arranged by color the way I like. My plants sit by the windows, not just alive but thriving. Someone's been watering them. Turning them toward the sun, my coffee mug sits on the kitchen counter, clean, waiting. You kept everything, I say. Dante stands behind me, close but not crowding. I couldn't pack you away, he says quietly. That would make it real. I turn to look at him. Really look at him. Dark circles under his eyes. Weight loss sharpens his features. A silver streak touches his temples that wasn't there before. He's been breaking too. You look terrible. I tell him. He almost smiles. You look beautiful. I'm 6 months pregnant and wearing a nightclub uniform held together with safety pins. You're carrying our sons, he says, stepping closer. That makes you the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The doorbell rings before I can argue. Dr. Sarah Chen arrives with a medical bag and calm eyes Luca. She says warmly, "Good to see you alive, you two, Doc. The examination is thorough. Blood pressure low. Wait, not enough. Vitamin levels concerning, but when she smiles, everything inside me stops. The babies are perfect." She sets up a portable ultrasound machine. Cold gel touches my belly and I flinch. Then the wand presses down. Static fills the air. Then thump, thump, thump. 2 heartbeats. Fast. Strong. Real. There's baby A, she says softly. And baby B. Dante doesn't move. Doesn't breathe? Would you like to know the genders? She asks. I look at him. Together, I whisper. He nods, tears already falling. Together? Both boys, she says. Dante makes a sound that doesn't seem human. Half sob, half laugh. Completely shattered. He drops to his knees beside me, forehead pressing against our joined hands. Sons, he whispers. We have sons. River and Ash, I say through tears. That's what I've been calling them. He looks up at me like I just gave him the world. Those are perfect. Dr. Chen leaves vitamins. Instructions, follow-up plans. When the door closes, silence fills the penthouse. Dante lifts me carefully, carrying me to the bedroom like I'm something precious. The bed is the same. His side, neat. My side, chaos. He helps me change into one of his shirts. It smells like him. Like safety. Lie with me, I whisper. He does. one arm around me, one hand resting on my belly. The twins kick against his palm. "Hi, babies," he murmurs. "I'm your dad." They kick again, show-offs. I mumble, already drifting. "They get that from you," he says softly. I feel his lips pressed to my forehead. "Sleep," he whispers. "I'll keep watch." For the first time in 6 months. I do, and no nightmares come. Chapter 5. The pack house is silent when we arrive. Nearly 40 members stand gathered in the main hall, Dante's inner circle. Wolves who've known him since before he became alpha, and Marcus Hayes stands near the center. Unaware his world is about to collapse, Dante steps forward. "I called this meeting," he says, voice carrying effortlessly. "To address a betrayal?" Alpha Marcus starts, forcing calm. "If someone has misled you, Dante says, one word. Absolute." Murmurs ripple through the hall. 6 months ago, my mate disappeared. Dante continues. "We searched, all of us." His eyes sweep the room, but one person already knew where he was, because that person made sure he stayed gone. "You're grieving," Marcus argues. "The Omega left on his own. They're emotional, unstable. Touch him." Luca, Dante says, holding out his hand to me. My heart pounds, but I step forward. I place my palm against Marcus's arm, skin to skin. The vision hits like lightning, a dark office. Money exchanging hands. Marcus speaking quietly. Keep the Omega scared. Keep him away from Dante. Forged documents. Manipulated photos. Marcus laughing if the bond breaks. The Omega's ability won't matter. I gasp, pulling back. He's been selling pack information to the Southside faction, I say clearly. For 2 years, he forged rejection papers. Manipulated evidence. He needed our bond broken so I couldn't sense his lies. The room erupts. Silence. Dante's alpha command crushes the noise instantly. "Truth doesn't need volume," I say into the quiet. "Only a witness willing to see it." Marcus's confidence shatters. "You are stripped of rank, title, and pack protection," Dante says coldly. "You have until sunrise to leave my territory." The threat hangs unspoken. Marcus glares at me. "At Dante, this isn't over. Your allies are already being arrested," Dante replies calmly. "You're alone." Security escorts him out. The doors close. Dante turns back to the pack. "I failed to protect my mate," he says. "That will not happen again." He pulls me gently to his side. "This is Luca James Carter. My mate, the carrier of my sons. Anyone who threatens him answers to me." A unified response fills the hall. "Yes, Alpha." "Good," Dante says. "Dismissed." 3 weeks later, we bond properly, not in front of the pack. Not in ceremony, just us. At sunset, I bare my neck. "I've been ready," I whisper. His teeth find the same place as before. The bite is sharp, perfect, and the bond snaps. Into place, I feel him. All of him. His love. His relief. His devotion. "Mine," he breathes. "Yours," I answer. "Always." 3 months later. At 6:47 in the morning, River is born. 4 minutes later, Ash follows. They're loud, strong, perfect. Dante holds one in each arm. Tears falling freely. "Thank you," he whispers. "We gave each other everything," I say, because that's the truth. I didn't just survive. I came home. And home isn't a place. It's him. It's them. It's us. And this is only the beginning. Luca and Dante's journey has only just begun. To follow their story and be the first to see the next chapter, subscribe now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next.